What's up? How's it going?
Good. Are we good? Can you hear me? Are we
We are
clear?
good. I hear you. I see you. It's not crispy or glitchy. It looks awesome.
Look, it's gorgeous outside. I'm hungry. I'm
Where the
excited for
hell are you?
this.
It's a freaking mess here.
Oh, it's 80. I'm gonna go
Oh,
get my tan on. Hi, Jules. How
man,
are
good
you?
for you. It is not 80 here. It's rainy and it's gloomy, so I hope all of our friends that are in the Westchester area are inside and they're gonna come join us.
Yeah. So before we get started, somebody's celebrating a birthday this week, Thursday, which is tomorrow, which I can't believe I didn't know. So, yeah, tomorrow is the last time you'll be in the 30s, you baby.
Oh my gosh.
Happy
You know
birthday,
what?
Kate.
Thank you so much. I can say I feel pretty darn good for being close to that 40 handle. And I'm looking forward to the next year. I'm gonna embrace the last year of my 30s.
I mean, I love the 40s. I don't know. I feel so old right now, but I mean, yeah, it only
You
gets
know
better.
what?
Agreed.
Like 95% of my friends are in their 40s and they're all freaking fabulous. So, I feel like it only goes up.
Look, today I'm excited about somebody that we're highlighting in these recipes. Can you give a little teaser?
Yes, ma'am. I sure can. So this is Max Lugavere,
Yeah.
and I think similar to the Blue Zones. So he had kind of come on your radar more through his Genius Life platform, but he came onto my radar when he released Genius Kitchen.
Yeah.
So he's all about sustainable, easy ways to make your body feel good, to make your brain function, at its full capacity. And this most recent book I picked up, obviously, because I have a thing for cookbooks.
Yeah, she's got a thing.
So here we are, and he's got a phenomenal podcast that you and I like. And I think you sent me one that wasn't on my radar. I've listened to his specifically, Genius Life
Yeah.
podcast, but you
Yeah.
sent me the one that he did with your friend Seamus Mullen.
I did, and that's on Goopfellas.
Okay.
And the great thing about Max is he talks about how important diet is, but also lifestyle and just how much that can influence how we feel. And so he
Mhm.
brings it together. These recipes will absolutely explore that. But the newest book he wrote is Genius Life. It's about healing your mind, strengthening your body, and becoming extraordinary. I love it. I love
Yes.
his theory about he has tried, researched every single diet out there, and it's also been attached with disease that have hit his family. And so this is very passionate. So we're bringing these recipes here. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to get healthy. He also happens to be ripped, so that's not a bad thing either.
You're like, yeah, I guess I'll do whatever he's doing. That
Yeah,
seems to
let's, any
work.
more pictures in there, Kate, you want to show us? All
Oh
right.
my gosh, there's a ton of pictures.
All right.
Actually, so for the first one that you and I are gonna do, I'll do a quick
Yeah.
overview. We're gonna do a vinegar tonic that he has. You and I both love to start our day with a nice sort of elixir.
Yes.
So we'll do a nice little alcohol-free cocktail. That'll be our cocktail for today. And then we're gonna do, I like love a good kelp noodle. So we're gonna do a kelp noodle with a Brazil nut pesto, which
Yes.
is delicious. I think you're on
Yeah.
board with that one, right?
Yeah, totally. I'm doing that too.
Amazing. And then we're gonna finish up with a broccoli salad, which this girl loves a salad that keeps in the fridge for a couple of days. So this one was like home run.
I mean, this you basically what you said was this girl loves a good kelp noodle. This girl loves a good elixir. I mean, you are such a rare find, my friend. The elixir, I'm excited. You can start your day with this elixir, but
Yes.
again, you could drink this at any time of day. It's only gonna make you healthier. So if you didn't make it this morning or you forget, make it, enjoy it, indulge. It's great for your gut health. It's great for all things. So let's get started, Kate. All right.
Yeah, and it's such a nice way, gut health and health benefits aside, it's just such a nice day to enjoy your water. So this is called from the Genius Kitchen book. This is called the Vinny Gambini. So help me because I know of the movie My Cousin Vinny, but I don't quite understand the reference.
The Vinny Gambini. Oh, you
Is
think
that
I
what it
understand? I
is?
don't know. I think it's fun. I think it makes something that's really freaking healthy for you that might turn people off, make it a little saucy, you know? I don't know.
Totally, totally.
Yeah.
All right. So one of our helpful, most embraced ingredients in this guy is apple cider vinegar. So
Yeah.
Mandy, I wanted to read just a quick passage from this book here because I think it's so important for all types of vinegars, but he says when added to your meals, vinegar can lower their glycemic impact and reduce the amount of insulin that your pancreas secretes. It makes it potentially a useful tool to help fight type 2 diabetes, which affects almost half of the people in the US.
Boom. Basically keeps that
Huge.
sugar level stable. All right. That
Yep.
is money. You don't want to be doing this. It's just another just powerful ingredient from Mother Nature to keep it stable. Vinegar is awesome. I like it. I want to love it. But
This will
it
help
is
you.
so
This
healing.
recipe will help you. Yeah, this recipe will help you.
Yeah.
So you and I think we both start our day with lemon water.
Yeah.
Apple cider vinegar in my water is generally what I drink next after that. But I
Yeah.
started doing this in the past couple of weeks and I really, really like it.
It's so
Super
good, you
simple.
guys. It's so good for inflammation. It's so good. All right. How much are we doing here, Kate?
A tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And I found if you find this stuff, you have to scoop it. This is the one that has the honey and the cayenne already mixed in. This is a bonus if you can get this, but you can almost always find just standard ACV.
I have the standard. I'm so basic today. All
I
right.
know you are the furthest thing from
Standard.
basic. You
Standard. Does
stop
that mean
that.
that we add the honey and the
If you would
ginger?
like, he does give us, so in this recipe, he gives us a couple drops of stevia, which is a natural sweetener.
Yeah.
So I think, if you want to do honey instead, if you don't have the stevia, I think that's just fine.
What is that? What's that right now?
So this is ground ginger. And, we also love this one because this is probably stuff that everyone already has in their pantry.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a half a teaspoon of the ground ginger.
And can I do my regular ginger or does it have to be the spice, the ground ginger?
No, if you have fresh is best. If you want to grate
fresh.
some of that, girlfriend, fresh is best. Put it in
I am
there.
fresh. And my God, I'm asking
Sweetie,
questions you guys want to know. Person. Love her.
So yeah, I'll do the powdered version. Mandy will do the fresh. You can just grate some of that in there. I would say grate carefully because you know how potent that stuff can be, but as much as you can stand, get it in there.
This is gonna put some hair on your chest. All right. Now what?
Now we're just going in with a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Quarter teaspoon. Cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Another ingredient that absolutely keeps that blood sugar, insulin levels at bay.
And it's delicious. It's amazing. I love
cinnamon
too. Yeah, I love cinnamon too.
Oh, I always put extra. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the last one, so I had never picked this stuff up, but this is what the recipe recommends. Just a little bit of the liquid stevia. 2 drops. Yeah. Literally, that's all it takes. 2 drops.
2. Uno, dos. If you don't have liquid stevia, you could totally do granulated stevia, which is what I'm going to go do because I don't have the liquid. Damn it.
Yep. No, but the other one that he actually mentions in the book, which I know you have, he says you could do a monk fruit sweetener as well.
Yeah. Can I do the monk fruit? I can do the monk fruit.
Do it. You love that stuff, right?
You guys.
Do the monk fruit.
I love the monk fruit. All right. And I just have it on hand at all times. Okay. This is easy, Kate.
With just a little bit of ice. You are going to love the way this tastes. And then add some water. Mix this up. And that's it.
What about like a cup of water? You don't want to dilute it too much.
Yeah, so I did a little extra. Speaking of extra, in the recipe he calls for 3/4 of a cup of filtered water. But I just like to dilute the ACV a little more just because then it's not like as potent when you're trying to take it down. Um, Perfect. Cool.
Cheers. Mine's always darker. Mine's always a little off color as my
Because you
humor.
have a little extra. It is, yeah. So this is super easy, super
Ooh.
delicious. Don't you like that?
Ooh. This is definitely
That
I,
cinnamon?
I love the cinnamon. I would do this midday because you know, if you guys get sick of water throughout the day and drinking it, this is just here's the thing about this. It's delicious. It's a mental thing too. It reminds you, like I always set my morning up, lemon water, oatmeal, all that. Middle of the day
Yeah.
is when you start to get a little loco. This
Where am I
reminds you
going? What
that
am I
goals.
doing? What's next?
Goals. I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
This is like a good reminder and it's delicious. Hi, Fern. Hi, Krista.
Yes, love that one, love that one. All right, so while
Ooh.
you are enjoying that one, I'm gonna come set up our kelp noodles with the Brazil nut pesto.
Because she's a girl that loves a good kelp noodle.
Who doesn't? And I'm weird, right?
Things I've never said in my entire life.
What? Hold on.
This is
You've gotten
awesome.
on board with hearts of palm noodles. What other weird noodles have you gotten on board with? You will like these.
I like a weird noodle.
They're amazing. So this is like the equivalent to eating celery. You know how celery is like one of those calorie-free things that you can, I think you burn more calories chewing than is in the
Yeah.
actual ingredient.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this.
I would call this the delivery system. Kelp noodles are the delivery system for the pesto, the good stuff. Damn.
Fair. And they do after we prepare them, so it's a no cook method, which you know that I love. After we prepare them, they do have a similar like bite, a similar chew to a proper pasta. You
Mm-hmm.
are gonna love them.
I do
Are
crack
you ready for
myself
this?
up. I talk to myself all damn day, cracking myself up. The great thing about Kate is she laughs too. That's why this works. All
All
right.
the time.
All right.
I laughed especially this morning in your mini melt because you're like a rock star jump roper, but in the
Not
Wednesday
today.
mini melt, you botched
Yeah.
it, and it so rarely happens. When it does, I get a kick out of
Yeah. I also talked in a bunch of different accents apparently. So
it.
all right.
All right,
Get your
super
basil.
simple. So we are gonna take these kelp noodles. Whenever I do these, I chop them just so that they're a little bit easier to get the sauce wrapped around. Because otherwise they can be sort of really long and a little awkward. So these are gonna
Long
get
and
a little
awkward.
chopped.
Now, Kate, look, if you guys have a different noodle that really strikes your fancy, go for it, right?
Yeah, of course, but don't be afraid to try the kelp noodle. When you see it at Whole Foods, if you want to order it online, give it a shot because with this dish, whether you eat it warm, whether you eat it tomorrow out of the fridge, it's just really, really delicious. And those kelp noodles are going to deliver so many antioxidants. I mean, they're literally like the leafy greens of the sea.
Oh, that's so pretty. You should write like a haiku. Now, this is not a kelp noodle.
Ooh, but that's one of my favorites.
Can I use this instead?
Yeah, do it. Do it. The pesto's going to be delicious on there. And
Do I have to? Yeah.
I was gonna say your method to get those ready to put on the plate, literally all you have to do with those, drain, rinse, done.
That's
Those are the
made for
best.
me.
That's
Amazing.
made for you. Yes, those are made for you. But so while you're getting yours ready with these kelp noodles, I did put just a little squeeze of lemon into some warm water with a little bit of salt. And then I'm gonna let these sit just while we make that pesto. And it's just gonna soften these guys up a little bit.
Amazing.
Yeah. So then while
And
those soften up, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I just love a good pesto, and I don't know about you guys, but growing basil, this is the prime time to do it. So,
Do you
I'll
grow
grow it in
basil?
about, yeah, I didn't grow mine yet, but I freaking love pesto. I love pesto. Oh,
So last week I actually went foraging in our yard because I thought maybe I'd be able to find some. We have mint everywhere. We've got a lot of rosemary. And I'm with you. I was like, oh, if I can get like a good homegrown basil, this is just going to be awesome. But we didn't.
yeah. I know, but you should have just said it because like last week you made your own nut milk. This week, you know, I picked basil from my garden. We both didn't. We're both going to get there. We're working, you guys. We're a work in progress. We're not going down without
We're
a
a
fight.
work in progress.
Yeah.
Yes. I will say in terms of herbs, I like Fresh Direct the best because I feel like they give you the biggest quantity of organic herbs. So if you have Fresh Direct in your neighborhood, I think that's a really nice way to source your herbs when you want to do fresh.
Yeah, I agree. I just was rinsing my noodles.
Rinsing your noodles. All right. So with this pesto, we are going to come in and very simple ingredients. We are going to do a half a cup of olive oil into, I'm going to do a food processor, but I think Mandy, you could probably ninja this stuff up too if you wanted to.
Thank God. All right.
Yeah, whatever sort of blitz situation you have, you're good. But we'll start
Half
with
a
a
cup.
half a cup of olive oil.
Yep.
If you prefer avocado oil, I'm sure that would be fine too. I think there's just a little more flavor in the extra virgin olive oil.
You're just choosing between good and great, you guys. It's good fat, great fat. Don't feel like one is better than the other. It's what you prefer
Yeah.
any given day, you know?
Yep. So then after our, isn't it so good?
This elixir, hey, if you're just joining us, I want you to watch this again. This is freaking delicious. I love it. I love it. God damn. All right.
That one's a keeper. That's gonna be one of your daily rituals going forward because I know how much you love all those ingredients, and when you pair them together, it's kind of magical.
She's right. And I get obsessed about things and I need to get more apple cider vinegar. And this is easy, easy and delicious. Now you got some nuts in your hand. Talk to us, Kate.
This is supposed to be a kid-friendly show, but you're right. I do have nuts in my hand. These are Brazil nuts. So I don't know if we want to talk a little bit about the good healthy fats that are in here, the selenium that's in here. They're good for the body for so many reasons.
And as Max would say, it's also really good for the brain. He did a lot of research and work around neurology and dementia and early onset Alzheimer's and all this stuff. And all nuts are really good for brain health. I love Brazil nuts. You can't eat, I like eating a lot of volume and you can't eat like a ton of these, but they're delicious. They're buttery. They got
They are. I try to do, obviously if I'm gonna have the pesto, this'll get my fill in, but I usually try to do a handful of these at least a couple days a week, for all of those reasons you just mentioned.
Of course you do. How many nuts are we putting in here?
This is a half a cup as well. So we're doing a half a cup of the nuts. We're doing a half a cup of the basil. So I'll drop that in. And I literally, like, I don't mess with the stalks too much. I pull off the very, very ends, but this stuff is going to be blitzed up pretty fine. So you don't have to worry about getting the leaves like perfectly off of their stems, just the woodsy stuff at the ends here. And then we're going to throw that right in.
I think it's my favorite smell ever, basil. And if they made perfume, I would wear it and I would bathe in it and I would lather up in it and I love it.
I know what you're getting for Christmas. There's a Joe Malone that has a basil. It's not full on basil, but it's got basil in the fragrance.
Just want to rub it all over. It smells so good.
It just smells so earthy and healthy. And then I know you have our favorite, so our delicious cheesy substitute. We always use the Bragg's nutritional yeast.
Yes. How much are you having?
2 tablespoons.
So 2 tablespoons of Bragg's. Oh God. You guys, again, this is great. Great for gut health. This is great. Way to find ways to put it in here. Well done, Max. Pushing this. I love it. I want to find more ways to put it in my diet, so I'm excited to put it in basil. 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, yeah. In the pesto, it's delicious. And then the very last thing we need, you can definitely you can season this later after you taste it. But the last ingredient we're going in with is just a little bit of garlic powder. So this is just a teaspoon of garlic powder.
You got it.
And that's going to season it up. And then we're done. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to blitz this up, and then we'll give it a taste. And we'll mix it with the noodles, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Jeez. Now, that's it?
That's it. I don't think I forgot anything, but if you, I don't know, if you think of anything, let me know.
No, this is so, you know, I feel like it's, when I can do it and it's easy and I have all the ingredients, you guys, nothing gets more basic, can I say it, than that.
Can we say it one more time?
Fern, good question. I'm going to go and ask the pro. I would say yes. Can you do fresh garlic? Kate?
Oh, yeah. All day, every day. I would, if you're going to do fresh garlic, I would just watch your quantity, because that's going to be a little more potent than the ground version that we're using. But if you have fresh, I say go fresh all day long.
Fern, that's translation for warn the people around you, because you're going to be fiery. But go with a preference. I like garlic too. I just watch out.
So then I just kept an eye on my thickness, and I added just a smidge more of my extra virgin olive oil and just a splash of water to loosen it up a little bit. But this can be as chunky or as creamy as you like it.
I'm feeling chunky today. I'm going to go blitz right now. I hope it's not too loud.
All right, perfect. So while you blitz, I'm going to get these noodles ready. Those noodles have just been sitting in my warm water. So I'm going to grab a strainer, and then I'm going to strain these out. And you can see they're a little more pliable now than they were before. So we'll strain those out, set that water aside. You can save that water if you want. I didn't find that the noodles needed any of that reserved water, which sometimes you want to keep on hand just in case you want to loosen up your sauce a little bit. But I thought our pesto was just fine without it. So this is going to go directly onto those noodles, and then we're just going to mix.
That's it?
Yeah, when I did these last week, I did about half of the batch, and then I had some more for my own tasty snacks later.
Siobhan, are you watching this right now, Siobhan? Are you watching this? I missed you last week, but I know you're watching this right now, and I know you're going to ask me for some. You son of a bitch.
So then this is done.
That's
know
it.
You love this because we're good. We're finito.
That's it. All right, you guys, you know I've made 2 for 2 of these recipes so far. Amazing.
Yeah.
I like
this one's a keeper.
Ease.
So it's and so Mandy, you could enjoy this right now warm, or if you want, it's just as good out of the refrigerator. Don't ever buy one of those deli pasta salads again, because this is a million times better for your body and a lot less expensive.
And by the way, those pasta salads loaded with sodium. Did you see us put any sodium in?
No. Delicious without
it floats you. Why do you not want a lot of sodium? Because you're going to retain water. And this is the time we want to shred and put on the bikinis. Siobhan, we missed you. I added some more basil to mine. I'm going to blitz a little more, and then we're going to do the next one. I'll blitz after. Let's do the next one.
Okay. So these guys are beautiful. These are going to go into my refrigerator. I will probably have this whole bowl for dinner. But it's kelp noodles, so it's fine. You can kind of eat until your heart's content. So this next one, this is the broccoli salad that we love. And this one utilizes the tahini, a dash of tamari. It's got a really, really flavorful dressing. It tastes almost like a Caesar.
It tastes almost like a Caesar without all the stuff you don't want in a Caesar.
Exactly. And if I had, he does say it, if I had anchovies, I would definitely add them. those just aren't something I keep in my pantry as a staple. I'll work on it.
Whoa! I thought you had everything in your pantry.
I know. I'm working on it. The tinned fish thing, I'll get there. I'm not there yet, but I'll get there.
Yeah, that's very daring. I would tell you right now, like that scares the shit out of me. I would probably not be going there anyway. You would have lost me.
All right, so we're both going without today. So I am just gonna, while we're here, I'm gonna show, we just have a little bit of romaine, and mine is actually a mix of romaine and dandelion greens just because it's what I had.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
guys, dandelion greens, amazing for about a million reasons. One being it does really keep you relaxed. Things are flowing. You're not retaining water. It is a diuretic. So it's a great way to offset a lot of sodium. Throw in some dandelion greens and you are winning.
Yeah, so you and I are huge fans of those spicy greens. So
We
dandelion greens, arugula, those dark leafy greens, you know, kind of the darker the better. The darker, the more potent, full of vitamins and minerals. We love those.
We love them. You know what, Kate? We're going to add, I want to do more dandelion green salad. I want to do that. I'm feeling like a big fat loser right now that I'm not making this.
I think so. If you see them in the grocery store, you just have to grab them.
You have to grab them.
It's not like spinach or something that's there all the time. But when you see them, grab them, and yeah, we'll have more recipes with them so people know what to do with them.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
All right, so I just pulsed up this broccoli, and in the book, Max just says to chop it up fine, but we're just gonna be done with it.
I mean, this is so easy. Again, she's on recipe number 3. I did too. I'm enjoying my elixir. You are making this look so damn easy because what? Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Because it's
easy.
so damn easy. That's why he's a genius.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I love, so he actually gives us a way to utilize those broccoli stalks. Don't throw these away. These are just as valuable as the florets that are at the head of that whole plant. So we're using these too.
Yeah, don't discriminate against the stalk. The stalk has got some good stuff in it.
And it's just going to give this salad a little more flavor, a little more texture.
We like a good chunky chunk. Yeah.
Chunky chunk.
Now, and the other thing is, like, this is part of his book. It's like becoming extraordinary. Ordinary. This is very simple. Extra, you just got to make sure. Yeah, look at that. That looks amazing.
Isn't that nice? 2 seconds.
Loved it. Thanks, Krista. I know we're going to keep you healthy all damn summer. Look, we got places to go. We got bikinis to put on. We got Daisy Dukes to show our legs off and our bodies off, all right?
Yeah, we do. And this is how we're going to get there without feeling like we have to starve ourselves. These are such satiating recipes. These are going to like keep your belly full and your head happy.
Yeah. The elixir is apple cider vinegar, ginger, water, cinnamon, stevia / monk fruit. That's it.
That's it.
Is that it? It's delicious.
I think that's it. I think you hit all of them.
That's it. And it's delicious.
5 ingredients maybe. All right, so for this dressing, one of my favorites, so tahini is one of those gut health supporting ingredients. We're actually going to use a 1/4 cup of the tahini. Wow. So we're going to come right in.
Spices can be intimidating, you guys, but they actually are the medicine cabinet in our foods, the spices. Tahini is so good for inflammation. Anybody has an autoimmune with inflammation in their body, finding ways to incorporate tahini is a win.
Yeah, love it,
Beautiful.
love it. So this gives you a nice creamy base, and then I did a little bit of olive oil. And to give it a little bit of a bite, we're going to come in with the Primal Kitchens, the spicy brown mustard.
Yeah. Mustard is your friend. It's of all the condiments to choose from, mustard. Always go with mustard.
That's the one you want for sure.
That's the one you want. Goddamn right.
And then a little bit of lemon, juice of half a lemon, some garlic.
Oh, little bit of garlic, whole lot of garlic. Depends on what you want. What's
Whatever
that?
you like. Last but not least, this is just a little bit of tamari. So this is just this is a gluten-free soy sauce. If you have soy sauce, we're just using a dash. So use what you have.
Okay, I have it. I need a moment. All right. I'm not a soy sauce fan. I don't do soy sauce. It doesn't agree with me. Kate, the other
It
one
can
people
be
could
very
always,
bloating. Yeah.
yes. Anytime soy sauce or tamari, I go with coconut aminos. That's an easy swap. It's
Yeah.
super good for you. This is something
Yeah.
I've learned, and this has been a game changer because anytime I have soy sauce, it would always not sit well, and that's because it just, it's not good for you. So
Yeah.
tamari is great. Coconut aminos is great.
Yours is way better. I can be a little snobbish when it comes to the way things taste. I think you probably have a stronger stomach. Those are certainly healthier. Tamari is just a less evil soy sauce.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to get away from that. And it is better. And if you ever see me at a sushi restaurant, I carry this in my purse. That's how much I love it.
You are good.
I
Nice
know.
work.
I also have
All right.
Cheetos on hand at all times, but that's another story.
The full bottle, that would be hard to sneak around, or just a little nip.
Just a little nip.
Just a little something, something to get you by.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy has blitzed up. I'm going to show you the other ingredients that go into this salad that I love, love, love. So he's got more sesame seeds, and these are great. These are great just in terms of texture.
Yep.
Obviously, we know the health benefits of the seeds. So these are going to go right in, 3 tablespoons of those.
Great.
And then another one. So these are great for protein. These are whole hemp seed hearts.
Ooh, I love. Great for protein. This is great for
Boom, boom,
fiber,
boom.
protein, all the things. Hi, Joanne. I know.
All the things.
Hi,
And then
Michael.
I'm actually going to I'm going to loosen up that dressing just a little bit. It's a little tight, so I'm going to give it a little bit of water, and then I'm going to add that to my broccoli salad.
Good
And
to
we're
know, Kate. You
done.
can add water to a dressing. Like you don't have to add olive oil, or you can add water.
Yeah, you don't need more fat. I would usually taste it, and then, if the texture just needs, if it wants to be a little thinner, a little runnier, just, yeah, do water before you do more fat.
Didn't know this. Didn't know this. Amazing.
Now you know. The
Amazing.
more you know.
Mm.
All right, here we go.
This elixir has no chance. This is definitely going to be my afternoon drink. And if you guys
As
missed
it
it,
should, though.
yeah,
As it should.
Kate will have these recipes up on her handle. And by the way, you can check out her website because the recipes are up there too. That's right. She has a website. She did
They're
say hemp seeds.
there.
She did put in hemp seeds. She did.
And we'll post, we try to always do this, but we try to post the brands too. I mean, if you're buying any sort of hemp seeds, I think you're probably better off than your neighbor. But we try to post the brands too, just so everybody knows the ones that we like.
It's true. And we're not backing any. We're just saying, hey, we're going to make this so easy for you. This is what it looks like. Go buy it. Go put it together. Manja.
Stick it in your mouth.
I love your little plastic gloves. It's so cute. It's so cute. Like, you're such a chef. Oh,
And we're done. So this is my lunch for the next 2 days.
that's going to get better with age too, isn't it? As it
For
saturates.
sure.
Oh,
For sure.
damn.
And we didn't even talk about this, but so in terms of like the great protein debate, so Max is a big fan of animal proteins. He was
Yeah.
a weightlifter in his younger years, obviously still is by the looks of him. So I would say if you want to kind of complete this meal, add some salmon, add some good clean organic chicken.
Yep.
But he's a big protein fan. So, a lot of times we do a lot of plant forward stuff. He's definitely a fan of plants, but
Right.
he really promotes that, protein in terms of muscle building and satiety is really like what should be the pillar of your meals.
And I agree. I mean, we're very much, we overlap with the protein and the animal protein. I love
Yeah.
that. A little bit of everything. And he really puts a lot of knowledge behind why he does what he does. So we are going to be skipping next week. We are going to be coming back at you guys Wednesday, July 6th.
Whatever that date is.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But
Wednesday after the 4th of July.
yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. This is awesome, Kate. Super excited to eat my noodles, but easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This was amazing. So good.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I can't wait for our next episode. We talked about doing some recipes by Kelly LeVeque, and she also
Yes.
has a really amazing protein powder that we love. So we'll talk about that too.
Be Well by Kelly. Yes, Kelly LeVeque. Amazing. She's incredible. This was great. And you guys, seriously, the website, Kate, tell everybody your handle for your new website. I want you guys to check it out. Check out the recipes. It's beautiful.
I would be happy to. So you can
Yes.
either go to she'scookinginbrooklyn.com, same as my Insta handle, or
Yes.
Betty Better Body Formula, recipes to make your body feel better.
Check it out, you guys. So it's all up there and then some. So we'll keep cooking. You'll keep cooking. You'll keep educating us. I'll keep drinking. This was awesome. All right.
All right. Enjoy. I will see you in 2 weeks, and I'll miss you until then.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.